Hi again, I'm Spira, and thanks for joining me again. In this video, we're going to go over a few more things that I didn't include on the list in the last video. So right now I have 5 more things to consider before you get your store up and running. And again, we're talking specifically about having a Shopify store. Later on in the series, we will talk about other types of e-commerce, but for now, let's focus on Shopify. And in the last video, we talked about finding your niche, very, very important. The next thing we talked about what kind of business you want to have. The next thing that you want to do is think about a logo. We talked about researching products. So we did talk about drop shipping, and I talked about a little bit about print on demand, and I also talked about a little bit about handmade items as well. So in this video, we're going to go over a few more things. I want to go back to researching products because I noticed that I did just touch really lightly on it, so I want to talk a little bit more about that. One of the things that you definitely need to do is research products before you decide to sell them, because there are products that just might not sell. There are a lot of different ways to research products, and there are lots of video tutorials right on YouTube that are free that you can use that will show you various tools to do that. One of the ways that I did mine was, I mentioned this before, but I purchased a course on Udemy, and I can add the link for that below in the description bar. And the teacher in that course was actually really, really excellent, and she literally held my hand through every step, and I loved it. And one of the first things that we did was the research for the products, after, of course, discussing the niche. So I learned a lot of cool tools, and then I found other tools just searching on YouTube. So you don't have to go out and buy one of these crazy $1,000 courses. There is plenty of information out there that is inexpensive or free. Right now, the content that I am providing for you is free. So there. So I'm definitely trying to pay it forward. I'm sure I'll be making my money in other ways. So for now, I just want to share with you, and we'll see how that goes. So the second thing that I want to talk about is opening a business bank account. Absolutely, you have to open a separate bank account. You can open it as a sole proprietorship, but have a business checking account. You don't have to have one in person either. You can actually open an account online. There are a lot of different offers out there. I have an account with Aslo. There are other banks. I know Chase has pretty good offers. Discover Card, I think, has an online bank account. Not sure if they do business or not, but you can do a search. Lots of different choices to have. Definitely open a business account. And then the other thing is accounting. You have to do your accounting. So whether you do it or you hire someone else, that is something to consider. You have to keep track of your numbers. You have to keep track of the money that you're spending and the money that's coming in. I would recommend getting QuickBooks software. It's extremely popular, and it is integrated with a lot of different things. So you can integrate it with your Shopify. You can also integrate it when you're doing your taxes. And also, if you do end up hiring an accountant, I think QuickBooks would be the best option because so many people are familiar with it. So that's my recommendation. However, I'm sure there are a lot of others. I'm sure there are tons of other options, so just research it for yourself. The next thing, number 4, you're probably already on Facebook, but if you don't already have a Facebook account, go ahead and open up a Facebook account, and you definitely want to open a Facebook ads account. In the future, when you are marketing your products, you will be using Facebook ads, most likely. You may decide not to, but from what I have been researching and I've been studying, it is one of the best options. And if you want to make money, you have to spend money. You're not going to make millions in the first week. You might not make millions in the first month, but in order to even make millions at all, you really have to spend the money in advertising. So whatever seed money you have to get this business started, definitely put money aside for advertising, and definitely consider opening that Facebook ads account. You can also integrate it with Instagram, and I know that with Instagram you can open a second account from your personal account that is a business account, and then you can use ads through Instagram as well. And finally, number 5 is to research the companies that you want to work with. There are a lot of dropshipping companies. Many of them, however, are working out of China. Not that there's anything particularly wrong with that. In fact, if you go shopping, 90% of what you buy is probably from China. Some probably from India and other countries as well. But right now, a lot of store owners or business owners are using AliExpress. It's very popular. And if you open up a Shopify store, you can integrate it by using the Oberlo app. The Oberlo app works directly with AliExpress. So when you do find a product that you like, it's really easy to integrate it into the Shopify store. You do have to decide if you are importing products from China or not. I also recommend letting your clients know in advance. It will have longer shipping times. You will not be able to ship products in a matter of days. In this day and age, especially with companies like Amazon and people that have Amazon Prime, they kind of expect fast shipping. But if you're upfront about it and you list it in your product descriptions or on a shipping page with more information, some products can take 5 to 20 days to ship. Some products are coming directly from the suppliers. Please allow for extra time. Those are little things that you might want to include in your store. Personally, I really think it's nice just to let people know. If people know what's happening, they're not questioning. If it's taking 2 weeks, your customers will know, oh yeah, well this product is coming from far away. It'll be here. If you don't tell them, they'll be freaking out after a week. Where's my stuff? Where's my product? Why hasn't anybody been emailing me? So I definitely recommend letting people know that in advance. That is it for today. I wanted to make another short list of a few more things to consider before you open up your Shopify store. If you found this video helpful, please click the like button so that I know that the content is valuable to you and I can continue making more. And if you want to hear more and you want to continue following me on the next part of the journey, hit the subscribe button. And if you share the channel, that would be great too, because it'll be really fun to see how fast we can grow this channel. Thank you again for joining me, and I will see you next time.